Hello, everyone. This is Peter Dennis. What follows is a channeled audio recording of an interview that I had in preparation for my most recent book. That book is entitled The Channeling Connection: The Process, the Beings, and the Messages. It's available as a paperback, an ebook, and an audiobook from Amazon and from most bookstores in the English-speaking world. This interview is with our Mother Earth, Gaia. It's channeled by Kate Woodley, and to both Kate and Gaia, I'm most grateful for the time they've given me to conduct this interview. Now here's the interview.
Hello, it is Gaia.
Hello, Gaia. Thank you very much for being here. Are you aware of what it is? Are you aware of what it is I'm up to here?
I am aware of your light. I'm aware of the impact and the influence of your light upon so many on this planet. And what I see I feel the energy, I feel the consciousness, I even often feel the intentions of all who are connected to me, whether they are around me, upon me, or within me. And the intention and the impact that I see of your light is one of deep, far-reaching magnitude. Your light has served as an activator for the light of so many others. And in turn, their light serves as a ripple effect of light and infused consciousness within not only the human collective, but in essence, in all collectives. For all collectives are interconnected, much like the pieces of a puzzle. The more of these pieces come online, the greater the collective image, the greater the magnitude of light that is emanating to all.
Mm-hmm. Well, I am writing a book, and my intention was, well, first of all, I couldn't write the book without you being in it, but I do want to have a few moments with you to just get your perspective on a number of things and your responses to particular questions. So I thank you very much for being here for this.
I am honored.
Well, Gaia, most humans, I believe, don't really understand that you are a sentient living being. And that was a revelation to me some time ago, and I think it would be to many people. I'm wondering, your basic essence is, in a sense, like mine, in that we are of the essence of the Creator. And in the case of a human, each time we incarnate, we elect some of the circumstances. Like, I've chosen to be a human. I've chosen to have certain parents. Is that somewhat the same for you? You chose to be a planet.
Mm-hmm. Yes. My evolution has been a long one. At my essence, in my core, like all other forms of consciousness and beings across this universe, I too am a form of light. I am energy. I, at my core, embody the frequency and the energy of love. But what many do not understand about me is that my form of consciousness has been one that has long been in evolution. I have had to work and learn and evolve a great deal in order to be able to hold, sustain, and uphold the energy of a planet, but a planet that is not only acting in operation with other planets and stars to make up the energetic fabric of any particular system, galaxy, or universe, but I have had to evolve to a point where I can grow into the role of one who is a master connector. And what I mean by a master connector is one who can connect the energy of many different beings, individuals, and different collectives whether they are human, animal, or other. For I am the glue, the energetic glue that holds these collectives together in, I will say, a forum of learning that propels all of their consciousness, regardless of what stage or state their consciousness is in. I hold these connections in place and I provide a forum of learning and growth and expansion. And as a master connector, I have also learned to weave my essence into a multitude of realms and dimensions. There are a multitude of physical dimensions. There is not but one physical dimension, but there are a myriad of physical dimensions, as there are a myriad of non physical, pure energy dimensions. As many in your realm know and understand, I am multidimensional, and the beings, collectives, and forms of consciousness who evolve within, with, and upon me are also multidimensional. There are a number of dimensions that I extend into, and for each of those, I provide a form of life, of sustenance, of healing, of transmutation, and again, a forum and a multitude of opportunities for learning and for growth. As such, as an essence, I am both singular, but I am also collective. As a form of consciousness, I am aware of the consciousness that I behold on my own, but I am even more aware of the fact that I am part of a much larger collective. I do not see myself as being separate from you or from any of the beings or forms of consciousness that are within and upon or around me. I am connected to all of you in a way that is aligned with your higher purpose and your growth. I am, yes, an expression of divine central love and intelligence. I am simply an outward expression of that love, of this form of creation, in a way that creates an environment, be it energetic or physical and all of the above, that allows for the evolution of all those within me that I am connected to. Does this answer your question?
It goes far beyond my question. Thank you. Um, it opens many more. Um, for example, it seems to me, or I have heard that you were in the third dimension, ascending to the fourth and onto the fifth. But it seems to me you have much more awareness than a human in the fourth, maybe even the fifth. You're aware of your multidimensionality, and you probably know how to operate in the various dimensions. That seems beyond human capability at what we might call the same level of consciousness. Am I on to something here?
Yes. There is much that I and my guardians can and may say about this. What is important to understand is that not all beings who are connected to me occupy one dimension. Even humans are multidimensional and are becoming more so. I am simply perhaps more adept, more familiar with the concept of being a conscious and multidimensional being. As such, I can see, feel, and express in all dimensions simultaneously, whereas humanity at this stage is learning to become aware of other dimensions. And as they grow in this awareness, they learn to tap into, to tune into. For some humans, this is perhaps a more permanent state of being, but this is rare. For most humans, it is, we would say, a dance in and out of these different dimensions, sometimes in ways that they are unaware of and unbeknownst to them. I have learned to grow and expand my awareness and my attention and intention into all of these dimensions simultaneously in a way that allows me to bring light and healing into each dimension as it is required, not only for me, for my growth, sustenance, and evolution, but more importantly, for all those that I uphold and all those that I connect. What is important for humanity to know, and I have come to understand much confusion, or I will say a lack of clear understanding within many about this notion of ascension. What is important for humanity to know is that I presently occupy all levels of consciousness. What is interesting is that I enable humanity to see into, to peer into, to connect with the higher levels and dimensions of consciousness within me as part of their ascension and evolution. My template has always been multi-dimensional, but it has not always been humanity's template to be multi-dimensional. This is something of an area of growth and expansion for humanity, and it is positive. And it is important that humanity understands that as they become aware, I help them connect into this level of awareness, and I help them grow into, to expand into, and to access these, I will simply refer to them as higher levels of consciousness, because this is where greater love, compassion, and healing are drawn from. And so, again, as a being who is a master connector, I enable this growth through the way in which I help humans connect into other beings and other forms of consciousness. But what I am always is, I simply perhaps emanate more light into dimensions so that those energies of light can call to them the attention of humans. It is, I will say, a two-way process, a two-way flow of energy. It is the increasing light in all dimensions, which allows humanity and their consciousness to see more and beyond what is in their immediate physical reality. And so humans see into me with greater ease and clarity. And through the light and energy that I permeate into these higher dimensions, I make these dimensions easier for humanity to connect into. It is, again, it is a dance, it is a co-evolution. It is one that I partly facilitate, support, and enable. But it is important that humanity understands that the power and the intention that they hold within their hearts, and the mere choice to see upon or within any situation with greater love, compassion, and from a higher perspective, is what enables them to see, to tap into, and to step into these higher dimensions. That is how evolution is facilitated.
Presumably, planet Earth came into existence at some point, and I'm wondering, were you ever anything other than a planet?
I was, like all of you, I was part of a large conglomeration that some term as unity consciousness, source, the central divine energy. I am still part of it, but I have simply taken on an energetic form in multi-dimensions that is one of many expressions of source, in the same way that you are an expression of source light in human male form. I am an expression of source light in a planetary form. My consciousness is not unlike your consciousness, but it is simply a consciousness that I have learned to grow and evolve in a way that has allowed me to be a pillar of support and growth on many levels for all collectives, not only the human collective, but understand that I too support the animal collectives. There are many collectives and groupings within the natural and elemental realms that I support. And what may be of interest to humanity is to know that I also support other worldly collectives, collectives that perhaps some time ago had walked